is art so appreciated? Because it fills us with admiration.
When it comes to automotive history, some cars from the 1970s are infamous for their questionable design and exorbitant prices. From the 1970 Porsche 914's quirky charm, which was priced at $50,000 in today's cash, or the interesting 1970 Marcos Mantis for $76,000. These vehicles challenge our notion of value. How did these ugly ducks command such high prices? Join us as we explore 10 cars from the 1970s that people paid far too much for.
Porsche 914 2.0 gives you the fun of a sports car with unique Porsche handling and gets about 29 miles to the gallon.
The 1970 Porsche 914 was a mid-engine sports car created as a joint effort between Porsche and Volkswagen. It was meant to replace the Porsche 912 and provided a new sports car option for Volkswagen. The 914 stood out with its target top and pop-up headlights, though its design sparked controversy. The car had a very long wheelbase, short overhangs, and a wide safety bar, which many found unattractive. Instead of being a redesign, it was an entirely new model with a unique appearance that didn't resemble other cars. Its boxy shape and dull look contrasted sharply with the sleek designs of other sports cars from that time. The interior combined parts from both Porsche and Volkswagen, which did not appeal to many buyers. With its unusual looks, the 914 was costly as well, priced at around $6,000 at the time, equivalent to about $48,000 today, and its performance did not meet the expectations set by other Porsche models. The 1970 Porsche 914's questionable design made it stand out, but did it perform better than the 1974 Bricklin SV1's unusual safety features? Let's explore what made the Bricklin SV1 a controversial choice. As we move forward, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep getting more nostalgic content. Now, let's keep going.
The car of tomorrow today from Bricklin Vehicle Corporation that retails for $7,695 and we're
The 1974 Bricklin SV1 was a sports car created by Malcolm Bricklin, designed to be a safety vehicle, with its distinctive safety features and gull-wing doors. Instead of being a redesign, it was an entirely new model featuring a body made from acrylic resin bonded on fiberglass. Although this material was intended to be durable, it resulted in an unusual appearance that many people just did not like. The SV1's boxy shape, awkward doors, and plain look did not impress buyers. Instead, the car's interior was criticized for being uncomfortable and poorly designed. Its performance did not justify the high price of $7,900, which would be more than $50,000 today. With its hefty price tag, the SV1's odd design and lack of appeal made it a poor investment. Today, it is remembered more for its unique appearance and ambitious safety features, rather than its success as a sports car. The 1974 Bricklin SV1's unconventional design left many unimpressed. Could the 1970 Marcos Mantis face a similar fate? Let's explore. The 1970 Marcos Mantis was a British sports car that stood out for its unusual and unattractive design. The initial look and body style was supposed to be a target in the luxury sports car market. It featured a 2.5-liter Triumph engine and was unique as the only four-seater car produced by Marcos. The Mantis was not well received due to its strange appearance. It had a very long and low body with a tall greenhouse that seemed out of place. The front end was awkward with a nose that appeared too long and a grille that did not blend with the rest of the car. The overall look was boxy, lacking the sleek lines favored in sports cars of that time. Originally priced at 3,000 British pounds, that's equivalent to around $76,000 today, the Mantis did not attract buyers. Few were made, making it rare, but not a highly sought-after car. The 1970 Marcos Mantis may have struggled with its design, but could the 1970 Lamborghini Espada fare better? Let's explore to find out.
Ferruccio Lamborghini was born in a farming village in northern Italy, and he started a business where he was kind of pasting.
The 1970 Lamborghini Espada was a grand touring coupe designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertoni. It was a new model, not a redesign, inspired by the Lamborghini Marzal and Bertone Piranha show cars. The Espada aimed to blend luxury with performance, featuring a 3.9-liter V12 engine and a roomy 4-seat interior. Despite its ambitions, the Espada struggled with popularity due to its unusual design. The car had a long, flat body with a large, unattractive grille and a strange rear end. Inside, while luxurious, the dashboard was considered cluttered and unappealing. The overall look was deemed too unconventional and lacked the sporty style typical of other Lamborghinis. The original retail price of the Lamborghini Espada was $19,300, which would be about $156,000 today, when adjusted for inflation. Despite its high cost, the car's odd design and limited appeal made it a poor choice. While the Lamborghini Espada's unique design struggled to win fans, what made the 1976 Aston Martin Lagonda stand out? Let's explore its futuristic but controversial features.
The car is undoubtedly a work of art. But the proof, though, is in the driving.
The 1976 Aston Martin Lagonda was a luxury four-door sedan designed by William Townes. It represented a complete overhaul from earlier Lagonda models, featuring a distinctive wedge shape that was unusual for its era. The car was recognized for its futuristic design with a long, flat hood, pop-up headlights, and a narrow front end. Despite its innovative appearance, the Lagonda did not gain positive feedback due to several issues. A significant problem was its complex and unreliable electronics. As one of the first cars to use a digital instrument panel, the technology frequently failed. The unique wedge shape, while original, was deemed unattractive by many because of its sharp angles and flat surfaces. Although the interior was luxurious, it was cramped and impractical. Priced at 14,000 British pounds, the Lagonda was among the most expensive cars of its time. Compared to today's dollar, the Lagonda would have cost around $355,000. Despite the 1976 Aston Martin Lagonda's innovative design, its reception was mixed. So, what happened when Volvo tried to make a luxury coupe just a year later? Let's explore the 1977 Volvo 262C.
The public, it seems, is in love with hardtops. At Volvo, we're not, because hardtops don't hold up.
The 1977 Volvo 262C was a luxury coupe designed by Jan Wilsgaard and built by Bertone in Italy. It was a redesign of the Volvo 260 series, featuring a lower roofline and a broad C-pillar, giving it a heavy tank-like appearance. The car aimed to compete with luxury models like the Cadillac Eldorado and Mercedes-Benz 280 CE. Despite its upscale intentions, the 262C struggled with popularity. Its design was seen as unattractive, with a chopped roof making the car appear awkward and cramped. The narrow windows and thick pillars further detracted from its appeal. Inside, although it featured luxurious leather seats and wood trim, the limited headroom made it uncomfortable for passengers. Initially priced at $14,000, the 262C was quite expensive for its time, costing around $113,000 in today's money. While the 1977 Volvo 262C aimed high but missed the mark, what about its rival, the Datsun 200 SX? Let's explore how this sports coupe fared in the marketplace.
If you think an economy car means zipping around like a turtle with bad knees, think again.
Have a nice day at work, Wally.
Now,
The 1977 Datsun 200 SX was a sports coupe aimed at young buyers who wanted an affordable yet stylish car. Based on the Nissan Silvia, it was available in the U.S. from 1977 to 1979. The car came with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine and a 5-speed manual transmission. Despite its sporty design, the 200 SX struggled to make a positive impression due to its awkward appearance. The styling, which combined various design elements, resulted in a mismatched look. The long hood, sharply creased fenders, and bold grille did not blend well, and the rear end had odd lines and unappealing proportions. Inside, the car had basic features but lacked visual appeal. Priced initially at $4,700 or $38,000 today, the 200SX was seen as pricey for what it offered. After seeing the 1977 Datsun 200SX's mixed reception, could Jaguar's 1975 XJS fare any better? Let's explore.
V12. Lloyd's Auctions presents a very rare opportunity to own a piece of England's finest motoring history.
The 1975 Jaguar XJS was introduced as a luxury grand tourer to replace the famous E-Type. Unlike its predecessor, the XJS had a more angular design with noticeable rear buttresses that many people found ugly. It was powered by a 5.3-liter V12 engine, which delivered impressive performance but had poor fuel efficiency, a significant disadvantage during the 1970s fuel crisis. The XJS was not just a redesign of the E-Type, but an attempt to establish a new look for Jaguar. Unfortunately, it did not match the E-Type's elegance and charm. Its design included a bulky front end and a dull rear, with large bumpers and awkwardly placed headlights adding to its unattractive appearance. Priced at $19,000 in 1975, equivalent to about $154,000 today, the XJS was expensive, and its design and fuel economy made it unpopular with buyers. The 1975 Jaguar XJS faced criticism for its controversial design and high price. Could the 1970 Ford Thunderbird, with its own polarizing features, have fared any better? Let's explore the Thunderbird's unique design next.
Great new 1970 Thunderbird, with its daring new grille. Executive control panel.
The 1974 Thunderbird was part of its fifth generation, marked by a major redesign. Unlike earlier models, the 1970 Thunderbird had a new, longer, and lower body with a distinctive pointed grille in the center. This design was influenced by Simon Bunky Knudsen, who brought ideas from Pontiac. Despite its powerful 429 cubic inch V8 engine, the Thunderbird's design received negative feedback. The protruding grille was criticized as unattractive and prone to damage. The car also had full-width inverted U taillights, which many people found unappealing. The overall appearance was considered bulky compared to the sleeker earlier models. Priced at $5,000 in 1970, equivalent to about $40,000 today, the Thunderbird was quite costly for its time. Its high price and design contributed to its lack of popularity among buyers. Despite its controversial design, the 1970 Thunderbird wasn't the only car struggling with style. Could the 1970 Saab Sonet 3 offer a different perspective on what went wrong? Let's explore its unique design challenges next. The 1970 Saab Sonet 3 was a compact sports car aimed at enthusiasts who wanted something different. It wasn't a new version of a previous model, but an upgrade from the Sonet 2, featuring hidden headlights and a sleek low profile. Despite its sporty design, the Sonet 3 faced several issues that led to its unpopularity. Its proportions were awkward, with a long flat nose and a short stubby rear that many did not find pleasing. The interior was cramped, and the quality of materials used was poor. The 1.7-liter V4 engine, while reliable, lacked the power compared to other cars in its class, making it less appealing to those seeking high performance. Priced at $4,000 in 1970, it would cost about $32,000 today when adjusted for inflation. And there you have it, 10 of the ugliest cars from the 1970s that people paid a fortune for. Which one do you think was the biggest money pit? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.